Alright, so I didn't upload for 2 days. Namaskar. This is for my future self to know in case I wonder someday, years, sorry, months down the lane, that why did I not check up on my schedule for 2 days. It is because uh, I realized something and I was trying some new sort of schedule, so I didn't upload, and I was not very productive, so I didn't get the motivation to upload. So okay, this is something I've observed. I had made this weekly plan on 27th itself, right? So I made this plan and I was going well the first 3 days, and then yesterday was not too good. Neither was day before yesterday too good. As in, I was not too productive, right? So that is the reason I didn't upload. And today I realized one major thing. When I give myself time slots, I restrict myself. For example, if I have a 1 hour lecture to watch and make notes out of it, so what I do is I give myself 2 hours. For example, if it's economy, so I give myself 2 hours and I constrain myself for economy, and I think it's just 1 hour. I'll complete it in 1.5 hour, etc. etc. The first 15 minutes go very slow, then next 20 minutes also medium, and then the video is like a lot to do for the rest of the time. So I realized that after not utilizing 2 of my days very much to full of my potential, I asked myself yesterday night around 10:30 or something that, Vasundhara, can you do it? And what I asked myself to do was to pull an all-nighter and to study throughout the night. So I have never been able to stay up all night in a wedding. So studying all alone at night, completely all night, was like a big task to even think. But I asked, since I had a lot of guilt and I was not happy with myself for not completing too much in 2 days, I asked, and I thought that why is it not possible? There are a lot of people who study all day, all night, and they're putting in so much efforts. So I said, okay, let's try. I'll give it my full. I'll, you know, take Bhagwanji's ball and then I'll complete it. So I sat down to study, and to my surprise, I studied till 5:30 in the morning. I completed like almost 3 videos, right? 3 lectures, and I was so happy, and I was so I had a new learning. That was that if I constrain myself, I completed 3 videos in like from 11:15:20 to 5:15 you take. So it's like what, 6 hours only. I completed it in 6 hours, and I give full day to do that much. And those 6 hours were not like I was continuously studying. I had to take breaks in between, and there were a lot of breaks, I tell you. And I'm not very productive at night as well. Yet I did. My back was aching. I couldn't write well. When you write so much, na, the configuration of your finger changes, I think. I mean, if I see, it's, I don't know if it will focus or not. See, there's a small dent. I feel it is there. So I wrote too much. I have written too much in the past week, I would say. So like I'm on note making right now. So I just kept going. I was tired, so I went outside around 12 or something. There is a fruit seller, right? There's a sight of it right out of my window, on the street behind my house where I live. So he and his son, I guess, they set up this shop around 6 in the morning or even earlier, because it is in front of a mandir and people come and go, so they can have a good sale around the morning as well. So they set up very early, and around 12, what I saw, 12:11, I don't exactly remember the time, but what I saw was that they were winding up their things and they were laying down a sheet on the footpath, or you can say it was concrete, okay? So and they slept there. They'll wake up the next day, find a place to bathe, they'll come again, set up their shop, have food there, sit there, sleep there. I'm telling you, they legit don't have a fan. Okay, they don't have a fan, they don't have any sort of electric connections there, nothing. They have their shop, they have a vehicle, and they sell their fruits. They're living away from their family, they're not going home, they're earning. I saw to the other side of mine. I saw that there are people who set up tea shops. They wake up early morning 4 5. There are rickshaw wala bhaiyas who are sleeping on their rickshaw. Okay, you imagine sleeping on like 1.5 chair की जितनी space में. It's very difficult. And it was so I mean, I have seen a lot of things like this. I've seen a lot of people struggling so much, and I have always respected them for what they do. I have not taken my privileges for granted. I have all the resources to study, I have all the resources to live a very comfortable life, to eat very good food, to wear very good clothes, all access which I feel only 1 2 3% people in our country do get. But despite all that, if I can't study, the only thing that I'm supposed to do is study. If I can't do that, what uh, good use am I making of my life? Na? I'm not helping somebody, I'm not bringing change in somebody's life, and I'm so useless that I'm not bringing change in my life myself. So it is not to demotivate anyone if somebody is relating to it, but the fact that when you look outside and you peep into the world, you realize that life for people is so hard out there, and we are so privileged. Everybody is somehow privileged from somebody else. Monetary you know financial help is, and stability is very very relieving, and me being very relieved because my parents provide me with everything I need without me having to do anything, is so much of a realization that it's high time I should at least study. So I thought to myself that, Vasundhara, uh, you don't have to constrain yourself, confine yourself to a particular time limit. You just have to take a goal by which you have to complete your syllabus, and once you're done with that goal, you will be happy. You will not remember that your fingers were aching, your back was aching, you sacrificed sleep, blah blah blah. You'll not remember any of it. You'll only feel happy because you completed your syllabus. So this is my week 1 ka plan. The ones I've highlighted, I've completed them. The 13th video I've started. 5th a portion like a paragraph or something is left from the 4th video, and this is almost completed, so I've not marked this. I mistook this for as completely completed, so I'll complete it. It's not an issue. Okay, so my PYQs, my optionals PYQs, like 2 I have to do each day. My teacher gives me that. And notes, I have a lot of backlog since so many reasons. Forget it. So I have to complete that by the end of this week, which will end on 3rd of August, because I started it on 28th of July, this particular syllabus that I had to cover. And hopefully by the end of this week, more than half of my economy will be completed, and geography, only one lecture will be left. Disaster management will be done. Okay, so GS 3 is going well, 1 ka geo is going fine as well, and this eco also has agriculture and economics both, so that is one thing. Okay, so my coaching for example my optional is going hand in hand, that's also a good thing. Newspaper, yes, I have to make a very strict habit of it, because it's like very important. Okay, so 3 things I would like all of you to remember as well is that to achieve your goal, over study doesn't matter how much you study every day, and if you have to study more someday, it's fine. If you have time on hand, use it for the next day. Okay, because time is very precious, and if you have extra, you're lucky. Okay, so it's a good thing if you complete things before time. You've got time to complete more things before time. You never know what might take more time than you expect it to. So yes, okay. And second thing is that ask yourself, okay, if you can win, give yourself an affirmative answer, and then just don't stop, don't sleep, don't do nothing, just keep working on it. Thirdly, As I told you the story, look out of the window, look out into the world, look out into other people's life. It's just so hard for others, and then peep inside yourself, look inside yourself, delve into yourself, and ask yourself what is stopping you to do this much hard work, what is stopping you, and ultimately you will find yourself being so productive. Okay, and yes, by the end of the week only 297 days will be left, so we are running short on time. um, Plan your week. We'll meet tomorrow with the update how much we've completed the syllabus. I'll sleep early and I'll wake up early because I can't mess my schedule, my routine. I'm not a night person. I realized it yesterday, but yes, I'm happy despite not being a night person. I could study. Okay, so I wish all of you very best. Anybody who's studying for anything, who's doing anything, you are good enough and you can do a lot of things in your life, and people are proud of you. I'm proud of you. You might not realize it, but yes, God is proud of you. Okay, so sleep with a smile, with hope, and with uh, new goals for tomorrow. And you will wake up, you'll work, you'll ignite yourself, you'll inspire yourself, and you'll work and you'll complete it. Trust me. Sleep with this thought, you'll wake up early and you'll conquer it. You just have to conquer over yourself. It's just your man that stops you from achieving big things. It can be in any aspect, in any sphere of life. Okay, so all the best. Good night to everybody. This video got too long, but I'm sorry. Good night.